If you're 18 to 21, here are 3 things that you should be doing if you're not in a professional academy. Number 1, you need to be getting into non-league men's football ASAP, as early as you possibly can. 23s football, 18s football in non-league. There's a limit to how far it's going to take you. You've got to get into first team non-league football and you've got to get into it quickly. It's really, really important. I see so many players playing for step 1 under 23s just so they can say, I play for Wilston or I play for Boreham Wood, whatever it might be. You play for their reserves team and it's a football college program. Are there benefits in that? Yeah, to some degree. Is 1 every 1,000 players maybe going to get a chance on the bench of the first team? Yeah, potentially. But playing step 5, step 6 football at 16, 17, 18 will give you opportunities at a higher level and will develop you at a much quicker rate. If you're very young, get into men's non-league football as early as possible. And if that means playing a league below what you think you should be playing, then go and do it. So get into men's football as early as possible, and men's is the absolute key. The number 2 thing you should be doing, connections. Build connections with people that have an influence at a higher level. So if you're not in a pro academy right now and you're 19 years old, for example, DM someone like me, DM other businesses, DM other agencies. You need to build connections with people that have an influence at higher level teams. So if you go and follow point 1 and you go and get into men's football early, you can then reach out to someone like me and say, Sammy, I've been playing regularly, I'm a left winger, I've scored 12 goals in 27 games at step 5. Have you got any opportunities at step 4? No problem, bro. You've been playing regular men's football. That's perfect. Let me speak to a manager that I know and I've sent players to him before. So number 2, connections are absolutely vital. If you know people that have an influence at a higher level, guess what? You're going to get opportunities quicker than people and other people that don't have the connection, So that's really, really important that you go and build connections with people with influence at higher levels. That's the key part. Number 3, however hard you're working isn't enough. You haven't made it yet. Let's get that very clear. If you're 18 to 21 and you're not in a pro academy and you're not at a professional club, you haven't made it yet, so you're not working hard enough. At this age now, you're in a make or break. It needs to happen and it needs to happen now. You need to be doing double sessions, you need to be doing triple sessions. If you've got a 9 to 5 work day, get up before work and do a gym session. After work, go and do one-to-one sessions with a trainer. Whatever it might be. You've got to work so hard. You hear about the 1% in life and in football. The 1%, what is going to separate you as a young footballer from other people? Because lots of lads are working pretty hard, 3 or 4 sessions a week. If you're doing 8 or 9 sessions a week, you're going to separate yourself from other people. I go back to Kobe Bryant, the famous basketball player. He always used to say, and why he was so successful, was that he'd work out. If he woke up at 4 in the morning, he'd be able to do 2 or 3 sessions before some people even woke up. I'm not saying you go and be Kobe Bryant, but if you get into the mentality of doing more than everyone else, you'll develop quicker than everyone else. You've got to give yourself advantages to be the 1% in non-league that are going to go from non-league to the professional game. There are 3 things if you're 18 to 21 that you should be following if you're not in a pro academy. It can happen. You've got to make sure you listen to those 3 bits of advice.